And now, a fantastic fact from Red Rock Deli.
One.
This is different. Last time on West Marches, you bet the first. You saved Kane's mom from a rivaling clan that supposedly she owed money to. There was a bard within the party that turned into a mammoth and trampled around very ineffectively. At which point she tried to get away and kill herself before revealing information. You tied her up. She's the last remaining survivor of this little group. Kane's mom is currently yelling at Hoder. Kane's off in the distance, feeling the relish of claiming a soul into himself. And the rest of the party has now sequestered the bard in question. So what would you guys like to do?
By the way, I played that song the last 2 times. Couldn't believe you didn't realize it.
I'm gonna call
the regular one. Sorry.
I'm gonna call Maya over, and then I'm just gonna float down on my little feather.
Okay.
Right, sorry. Me.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna move her over here, actually. Just... Yeehaw.
You guys start surrounding the bard on the ground, who is currently tied up by Kara with a chain and manacles. She is face down on the floor. It looks like she's bleeding quite profusely from many cuts and bruises, but especially from the dagger to the heart where she tried to kill herself.
Alice,
she's kind of in pain.
Heal her, please.
Was already going to. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on her. Sorry, I forgot I have to do this. My fucking.
My phone just died? No, it stopped. Okay.
Does that stabilize her?
I think she never went under.
She never went under, but she's very hurt. So
That's kind of what I meant. Was like, is it enough for her at least to like stop bleeding?
Can you give me a medicine check?
Yeah.
Wait. There you go.
10.
Yeah, you heal her overall generally, but and you see that the blood stops like gushing out of her chest, and now it's like a slow trickle. You think with a little pressure, like put on the wound, it should be fine. The other cuts are minor, so yeah.
I look at her and then I double check to see if she has the mark on her neck. Or she has the mark on her.
Can you give me an investigation check?
Investigation? But what if it was a charisma? 15.
15. You check her neck and her body, or what?
Well, I'm just checking anywhere that could have the symbol that I've seen on the too.
Yeah, you did see the symbol, but it was on the other two. It was on their like shoulder, like a little like patch.
Mm-hmm.
When you look her over, she doesn't have the same insignia.
She doesn't have any.
She doesn't have any kind of insignias. She has bells along her like hips and on her wrist and her feet. Right. She has like shimmery clothes that are like billowy, kind of like a gypsy. But right. As you look her over, she doesn't have a tattoo or any markings that would mark her.
Alright, I grab her by the hair and I pull her up to so that she faces up. Like, what is your name?
When you grab her hair and pull her neck up, it looks like it hurts a lot, and She grimaces in pain, and when you ask her her name, she just kind of snarls at you.
Hey, I'm not asking for much. Just tell me your name.
Can you give me a dexterity saving throw? Yeah. She spits in your face, and a little bit lands on your cheek, and you're a little too slow to get out of the way.
Okay.
Can I sit against like this or whatever and like prepare a spell?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna let him talk, and It takes like 5 minutes for a level 1 spell, or what?
As a ritual, can you throw it in the chat?
It's not a ritual, so like it's like I'm changing my spells. So I'm gonna get rid of one of my spells for the day and put a different one.
You have to take a long rest to do that. Unless you're a sorcerer, I believe. I don't know if there's any special ability that allows you to change your spells throughout the day, but you have to take a long rest for most people.
Yeah, it's not a ritual. Okay.
All right. So as she's doing that, I'm going to take out a few cow chops and put it under to where her head would land if I let go.
Okay.
And I'm like, listen. You know, saying, you could do this the easy way, or you could do this the hard way. I prefer the hard way, and I let go of her head, and I let her head fall onto the caltrops.
Okay. So, you just let go of her head?
Yeah, and if she tries to resist, I'd push it down. I'll like hold her head a little bit over the caltrops and be like, come on. It's not, come on, you tried killing yourself already. You can't expect this to hurt much more than that.
So when you let go of her head, she's gonna look at the caltrops beneath her head, and she is going to try and slam her head sideways onto the caltrop to try and kill herself.
Oh.
Yeah, literally what I was about to say is not do that.
It's one point of health. Okay, yeah, sure.
That's to a foot, baby.
Sorry, I'm just getting my new dice out of their package.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Roll those dice, roll those dice.
Jesus.
Goddamn, we're doing it again. You can't do this every time.
She is tied up.
I love the little dice clacking and then a little envy. Ooh.
Ooh.
She got a 17 and 15 with disadvantage. She's quite dexterous, so she had a natural 18.
Okay.
And so that means that she can aim her head appropriately. And then she's going to make a strength check. Ooh, natural 20.
Oh.
So it's gonna be a crit. Can you roll me 1 or 2d6, Kara?
2d6. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's a crit.
On caltrops?
It's to the head.
Times.
Oh, that's true. 2d6.
Normally it's like
Eight.
it hits your ankle.
So you let go of her head. She slams her head down onto the caltrop. Onto the caltrops that you put below her head. There's a resounding thud, and and then her head bounces off, and for a brief moment you can see the caltrops that are stuck in her face. One of them's on the side of her head, and the other one's like through her right eyeball. And then she just falls back onto the ground, apparently knocked out.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking heal her. Kara, don't do that again.
What? She tried killing herself the other time.
Yeah, and you gave her an opportunity to do it again. Fuck. Okay. Using a level 2 spot. Okay.
10?
Yep. Can I do a medicine check to pull out the caltrops, or do I not need to do that?
With your healing word, she stops making death saves, and I think the healing will just push the caltrops out of her head.
Okay. Kara, I'm gonna charm her tomorrow, and I'll talk to her. For now, we're just gonna have to take turns monitoring her.
It's up to you. Where do you want to bring her?
Honestly, probably back to, like, the slot carts.
Well, you better take it up with Kane's mom.
I will, but can you help me move her?
Sure. Kane. It's not Kane. Chase. Come here.
Oh, what's up, Kara?
I need to move her.
You take that side. I'll take this side. Yeah. He's trying to lift her up.
Okay.
Since I'm asking for help, do I get
still half movement.
advantage?
You don't have to roll for it, but it's just half movement.
Okay.
Okay, so where are we taking her?
To Miss Lockhart. I'm gonna ask if we can keep her there, because I don't want to say interrogate, but I want to question her tomorrow, and I would like to keep her under everyone's eyes, I guess.
I just want to say, I was talking to Miss Lockhart. I was just waiting for her. I had planned to, I mean.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. And then, do you want to do your role play and then we'll walk over, or what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. What's the current situation with Miss Lockhart right now? Like,
She doesn't seem, like, too hurt. It seems that they got there, like, in time. They were just starting to question her, and they might have, like, thrown her down and rustled her clothes, but she's not, like, bleeding or anything. Currently, she's, like, sitting on the ground, and she's, like, trying to get up, but she's a little larger. And when she finally does, she just starts, like, brushing her clothes off and trying to get all the dirt off. All the while, she's kind of scolding. Took you so long. Can't believe...
Listen, I did it. I was... Kane came out just as, like, the same time I did, so, you know, he's just as useless as I am, you know.
Honestly, you can't hear what's going on outside your front door.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
I was reading my book.
Always reading the book.
I was trying.
You've been here for a week and I haven't seen any of you. Well, I've seen more of your friend Hoder here than you. My own son. Living under my
I was reading
roof.
my book.
Listen, that's all great, good. You're alive, yeah? That's the important part, yes.
I suppose so. But
No.
I'll never get the stains out of this. And she looks down, and she's wearing like a velvet, like purpley velvet, kind of like, she looks like a royal queen without the crown. But it's all messed up.
Alright, that's... I'm sorry about the stains. You know, grass stains, maybe they're the blood stains, you know. You can get the grass stains out, but point is, you got interrogated, yeah? What was happening there?
Oh, nothing I can't
like-
handle.
Well, that... You sure? Like, cause you got attacked. You know, we had to save you. I kind of like I say that with a little more emphasis. I'm pretty sure that they were using you for something. You're a very up there businesswoman, Miss. I turn around and I look at Kane, Miss Kane's mother.
Kane gives 2 thumbs up.
Honestly, Hodor, I've told you again. My name is Miss Lockhart, and that's what you shall call me.
Okay, Miss Lockhart. Yes.
And as for those people, they were vagabonds, turncoats, just people trying to steal from a wealthy woman.
Ah, I see. Hey, if there's any consolation, I kind of reach into my backpack and I take out a sewing kit. If there's any consolation, I can tell this to you for like pretty cheap. You can fix up the clothing.
Hodor.
Are you offering to sell me a sewing kit?
Well, listen, I'm a traveling salesman. You gotta take every opportunity. You're a market
When
woman
did you
yourself.
become a traveling salesman? From
You-
what I've heard,
I've always been
you're a
around.
layabout. You lay on my couch all day, eat all my fish.
But
She's not
I
wrong.
travel and I
Jesus.
sell stuff. Yeah.
Well, at least you're getting a profession. So I can start charging you rent, right?
No. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be here much longer. There's no reason to.
Oh, and where are you going?
Well, me and your son Kane are going back to Verskali, where we first met, and that's our hometown, where we go, and
You've been here a
Catch
week.
up.
She looks over at
Catch
you,
up.
Kane. You've been here a week. You haven't spent a single day with me, and you're leaving so soon. Favorite son.
just,
Coming home.
just silence.
And she just starts walking towards the home.
really, he said nothing.
I was reading my book.
Mhm. But yeah, well, it's a journal to you anyway. All right, I'm done role-playing.
Okay.
About that time, you, Kane and Hodor, you see that Chase, Alice, and Kara are carrying a body between them that is wrapped in chains and has like dried blood across her face and chest.
Oh, sick.
And she's the invisible girl, yes?
Yes.
I said that to the character.
How far did we get?
You're like over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, so she's the invisible girl, yeah?
Yeah.
She alive?
Mostly, I'm gonna.
Sure.
I wanna talk to Miss Lockhart because we're gonna need to take turns watching her because I'm gonna try to question her tomorrow, but I don't want to use violent tactics because she's just trying to kill herself.
Oh, is it out of fear, or is she trying to kill herself because she has information? There's a difference.
I don't know, but I
speak
think
up.
I'm the best person to talk to her either way.
I speak up and I'm like, she's trying to kill herself because even if she goes back, she's gonna die anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's just nothing.
Yeah, it's usually how the Kitsuki works.
Oh, so you're. Oh, okay. So that's your thing.
Yes, she's
Oh.
she's part of a clan. She's part of a clan that revolves around bardic people and flashy tactics.
I don't really think that's that healthy. Okay. Yeah.
But I want to see if Miss Lockhart will at least let her stay there for the night. Because I'd like to keep her away from the rest of the city if possible.
Talking to me or talking to Envy?
Where did
Talking to you.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I mean, yeah, I can stay there for free. I'm pretty sure that's, she's a pretty nice woman. I mean, besides the fact we saved her, she didn't say anything. She didn't say thanks. She was complaining about her goddamn shirt. Didn't even take my sewing kit. Alice, wait, Alice.
Hmm?
Do you want a sewing kit? Did I sell this to you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Damn it.
I will find a buyer for your sewing.
I got it. Thank you. I got this.
Okay.
I gotta do this myself, man.
Okay, so you guys start carrying her into the home? Or are you guys waiting outside?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
When you knock on the door, it seems that she didn't close it all the way. So when you knock on it, it just kind of like falls into the store.
Excuse me, may I come in?
From around the corner, you see that what's his name? Fuck. I'm not on the page.
I'll find it. I want inspiration. I'll find it. Francis.
You see that Francis is puttering around the store. He's cleaning. It seems that when Miss Lockhart came in, she just started shedding like all the dirt and debris from the floor and like some of her clothes. And like halfway up the stairs, you see that there's like parts of like a ripped dress on the stairs leading up. And he just like looks over his shoulder at you. Well, yes, come in then.
Okay. We have an extra person. All right. We're gonna go in.
Well, I suppose. What would you like? Is there something you needed?
Yes. So, I don't know where the rest of them went, but we have, I guess, the leader of the people who attacked her, and I'd like to keep her away from the public eye. Because I want to question her tomorrow, but she's unconscious right now, and I don't want her to escape. I don't want anyone else seeing her and like asking questions. I like to just keep this between us, So I wanted to talk to Miss Lockhart and see if she was okay with her staying here tonight.
Well, I couldn't. That doesn't seem like a question for me. Where's Master Kane?
I just point to us.
Francis looks outside and sees Kane. What are you doing outside, Kane?
I'm just hanging back.
Okay. Francis kind of like, you see Francis inside the store, like looking over everyone's shoulders, like towards you, and he just kind of calls up, Master Kane. Perhaps you should ask your mother for permission to be bringing hostages inside her shop.
But of course. And I just walk in past. I go up to my mom.
You never talk like that.
Okay. As you go upstairs, you see the ripped dress and all that. When you get upstairs, you see that her room door is open, as well as the one that you just came out of. And the bathroom, the door is shut.
Hey, Mom. The reason I didn't say anything is because I felt bad that I finished my book instead of saving you first.
From the other side of the door, you hear some like splish splashing, and you just hear your mother's loud voice. Well, I always knew who you were, King.
So, funny thing, I have a question. Yes?
And what would that be? Another favor?
My compatriots would like to detain a suspect within this household.
I'm loving this so much.
Can you give me a persuasion check at disadvantage, please?
Oh
Yes.
god. Well, but he's her son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not bad.
Why do you have a -1 on your... Oh wait, never mind.
And why do you need this person?
I mean, it's hell if I know. I mean, I would have just done away with them, but apparently they're important. This person is very important to my friends. Think of it as come on, Kane. What do cool kids like? Think of it as what do they call it? A sleepover, yes. Think of it as a sleepover. You know when I brought my friends home for sleepover, there was that one time when I brought a homeless man home to stay with me. Remember that?
It hurts to laugh.
Yes, I do. We're in a different place, different times. Ay, Kane. I suppose... Well, where are you gonna keep her?
She'll stay in my room. I'll watch her.
And the rest of your friends?
We'll all just stay in Kane's room inside.
I mean, they're all well and
They
nice, but they
can-
live in the woods and they don't take baths.
Hey!
I mean, neither do I.
To
That
be
is
fair,
true.
To be
Alice
fair,
is the only one who consistently takes baths. I'm upset.
to be fair, I smell like vanilla.
Not forever.
Oda has this spell that can clean them up and make them smell nice should they refuse to bathe. He can even clean up your dress.
Well, I just don't see if there's enough room in this house for everyone.
Tell you what. They can stay in the basement, and I'll stay up here.
You want them to stay in the shop?
Yeah.
Sure.
Customers
I'll
come
have
in
to
and
fly
you're
my
just like,
wares. Out so much money, I'd have to close the shop down.
I will pay you.
With what money, Kane? Well, we both know you don't have enough money.
I got shares in the Light Feather Institute.
From the other door, you just hear silence. And then you hear like a splish splash. And then she kind of opens the door and you see like your mom's like eye like peeking out from the other end of the door. What did you say?
James, it turns out left me shares in the Light Feather Institute, and I think I'm going to be receiving income from it.
You own the Light Feather Institute.
Partially, yeah.
Huh. Well, how good for you. Why don't you keep your prisoner there then?
Are there dorms?
I'm sure they have many rooms.
Okay, well then. I'll have to talk it over with them.
Right. Yes, you go talk to your friends.
Alright, and then Kane runs down the stairs.
Okay.
That's fucking wild. Kane,
Running.
what are you... Kane, what are you... What's wrong?
It's the most
So,
activity he's done all week.
So, my mom does not want that person here.
Ah,
So I the glorious and handsome Kane have generously offered to take that person and watch over them for the entire night in a dorm at the Lightfeather Institute.
Dorm? Like at the school?
Kane's processing how bad an idea that is right now.
I mean, at that point, I'd rather just go back to the woods. I mean, the whole point is I don't want the whole town seeing her, you know? Because, like, what if there's other people involved? How many
That's a
people
good
do we?
point.
How many people do we want asking questions about this too? Like, oh, why are those people who are new here walking around with a girl in chains? Oh,
Hodor, don't you know invisibility?
I can make things invisible, yes.
Can you turn her invisible? Just until we get.
it's only for about an hour though.
Hold on, let me check if it's...
Here's an idea.
Yes, you will.
Is Ethan here?
He's checking something.
My idea is that we can make her invisible while I shuffle her off to the dorm or the hiding place or whatever. And then when she's uninvisible, we'll just both be in there.
Nope,
And
doesn't have to be willing.
sorry, what?
I was just checking if you had to like, you can... Like, if you touch a creature, it has to be willing. But no, he doesn't. You can just touch
Okay.
him.
Did
Also,
you hear my plan?
Also,
I
yeah,
did.
I heard your plan. Also, if anyone's afraid of her being missing, or like that's a chance for her to escape, a hoarder can see invisible things, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, I'm also afraid that somebody might come looking for her.
Andy, can I make a check to see if that's what they would do?
Can you give me a history check?
Sure.
Well, Alice, listen, it's an entire school full of, like, wizards. Aren't they all, like, smart and they can all, like, blast them with lightning and skeletons?
Not inside a building.
Okay, but, like, the point
Plus,
is...
they're all being trained, and we don't know who's involved. Like, we don't know how big this could possibly be.
I know how big it is.
Well, in that case, I don't want her staying at my mother's house.
Well, the whole point is that no one else would have known that she was here.
I mean,
That's fine. She
Chair,
doesn't
with
have
a
to stay at
history
your mom's.
with a history check of 2, you're not quite sure if people are going to be coming, but from your very you're gonna have to think about this, but from what you remember, yes, even if she goes back, maybe she would be killed for failing to collect on the money, but they would have not killed her right away. The fact that she's trying to kill herself means that things have changed since you've last encountered this clan.
It is very strange. It is very strange about her behavior. These guys aren't exactly. Wait, I mean, the way you explain it is she's not trying to kill herself. If she's trying to kill herself right now, that's a weird thing, or she's not trying to.
That she's trying to kill herself is a little weird.
Oh. Usually these guys aren't. Fond of suicide. I'm not exactly sure why she would die for these costs. They're pretty selfish each of their own.
well, that means there's some information that they don't want us to know.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, make her invisible. Take her over there. I don't know why the school. Why not, like, the enchantress? I'm a good friend of her. I'm pretty sure we could just take her in there. Why not like just straight up in the wilderness? Why the school exactly?
I don't think we should even go to the school because, I mean, it's fine if we bring one other person to this, but honestly, I trust us more than I trust anyone else in this town at this point.
I mean, I can take her out into the woods. Not too far.
Well, okay.
Far
If,
enough.
Well, the
if-
whole point is I don't want us to split up. I want us all to take turns watching her
yeah, if we're
because
going
I
to,
can't question her until tomorrow.
if we're gonna do anything about this, it's going to be as a group. What we could do is we could try going towards the mountain area where it was isolated. Unless the woods, of course, are not that far. I mean, how far are the woods? Like where we camped? To the
Set
town?
up camp in the woods.
Setting up camp, you'd have to cross town, or go through the woods to get to the where you stayed. Because
I actually know.
What about the mountain area? Or like
that's the
where
same
we-
thing. So,
Same thing? Okay.
let me give you an idea. Hold on, not turn order. Sorry.
Oh shit! Killer!
So this way right here, that's like woods. That's all like woods that have been cut out, but they're more dense now since Alice did her plant growth, right?
Right.
But that's not the woods that you were camping in. This way, up the
So-
road this way,
Yeah.
along the river, is the cliffside once it gets to the end of town, and then there's the short off path, the path that goes up onto the cliff. That would be like at the end of the town, right before you get to the cliff. You turn right, and that's where you guys have been like staying.
And we never went south before.
The south is where
out
you
of town.
the south is where you came from. Like that
Oh,
leads more, yeah, that leads like out of town, into the the wilds, like a path back to
Like the shores.
Yeah.
I think about it like, do you think we have enough time to see what she knows? Call in what's her name? Captain Megan? Captain Ashton? What's her name?
I want to say Scarlet, but I think that's because of Borderlands.
Yeah.
I'm fuck trying.
It's the first name. I think it starts with A.
Heather.
Heather. Okay.
I was like, she must be saved in my fucking Google Doc right now.
And like, do you think we'll have enough time to see what we can get out of here before Heather comes? Because we need to send her.
Worst comes to worst, we can take her to the ship. I'm pretty sure, just for a moment, kill her there. Whatever. We can just cast her over the side once, we get the information pretty easy. Why don't me and Chase are Burley, right?
I guess.
Yeah, you're Burley. Why don't me and Chase take over? We go to the dense woods over there, because Alice, I don't know what the fuck you were doing, but trees now, and I just trust it to you. Take her over, and we leave it there. All of us can just camp out. It's pretty far. I don't think anyone's gonna go over to the dense trees unless it's a goddamn tourist attraction now. And then we should all be good, yeah?
I'm fine with that.
So we'll all just make camp and take turns watching her. The most important thing is I just don't want her to escape. I don't want her to kill herself in the night. So if we can all keep our weapons away from her, that would also be ideal.
Hey, now that you're a dwarf, can you still just not sleep, or is that like an elf thing?
She needs to sleep.
I have to sleep.
That sucks. Stop dying.
Alright.
Make her
Get me
invisible.
to be a wood elf again.
Yeah, make her invisible. The hostage.
Okay. You walk over to the hostage and you put your hand on her skin, and she turns invisible.
All right, we got an hour, Chase. Come on, let's go. And I pick her up by her legs.
Where are they
Okay.
going?
Chase leans down and reaches around, and then he gets
You
kind of red and embarrassed, and then he finds her shoulders, and then starts lifting her up. So yeah, Chase and Hoarder look like they're pantomiming lifting something heavy.
Okay, are we just following them? What?
Let's follow them.
I was just gonna start taking the lead backwards, like
Okay.
you're moving something out the door.
Okay.
Alright. I'm minding it out the door of Chase.
Okay.
Chase, you never touched a woman before?
Well, I mean, she's invisible.
Yeah, but
This is weird.
I mean, yeah. Have you? We've killed a lot of weird things. This is not the
Yeah.
worst. People.
You have a point, Hoarder. Remember when that?
Kane's just gonna. Yes?
What are you doing, Kane?
Sorry. I'm just gonna yell up the stairs. I'm going out, Mom. We're taking her somewhere else.
Oh.
I'm gonna hang out with my friends like cool kids do.
Oh, okay, Kane. You have a great day.
He's pretty square.
Is he a giant turkey?
You too. But
Yeah, no, Chase was chasing.
Remember when I was getting attacked by the, like, all those heads? That was pretty weird.
The Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a lot of heads. How are you even alive? I don't. There's been a lot of times when you should have died and didn't. Right.
Yeah.
I'm making a campfire over here to designate where we're staying, but it's obviously way farther in the woods.
Okay.
That's a big ass fire.
Thank
It's a
you. Well, it's a
30-foot
campfire.
This,
a
the fire is
campfire!
twice. This fire is 3 times the size of Kane.
Okay, fine. I'll make the fucking logs bigger. My bad.
It's okay. We can have giant. Oops. We can have giant tents as well.
Look. Okay, does that look better? It kind of looks more like a flower now, but whatever.
Looks like an octopus.
Chase.
Why'd you make the
yeah.
tent so big?
Because
Oh
it,
my God.
in
No, like the
um,
line is big.
yeah.
Miss Lockhart is offering us a giant tent for when she goes camping.
You died like 20
Good
times.
night, Kane.
The life. Man, like
Snores intelligently.
motivation, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I mean that's mostly Alice.
It's both.
I mean, everyone wonders why, I don't want her to die, but she really keeps me alive too.
Like I stopped for a moment and I just kind of like dropped her legs. It's all right. Oh. Oh, Chase, come on, man! I pick up her legs and I start walking again.
Oh, okay.
Chase,
Chase, what?
an analytic part of my brain immediately wanted me to say chicken butt.
Oh,
But I didn't say that. Chase, are you really like you and Alice, man? How have I not seen this before?
well, I mean, we did sleep in the same tent for a long time.
You did sleep in the same tent, but it was because you were like really bad at what you did. Now you're really good at what you do. You don't really sleep in the same tent anymore. And are you still sleeping in the same tent?
Oh, well, I talked to her mom, and I mean, sometimes, but I do feel bad about it sometimes. But I mean, it's just more convenient. Plus, I like Maya, and it's warmer with them in there. And plus, I mean, it kind of felt silly after a while.
Yeah, because you're sleeping with a dwarf.
Well, she still has this. She's still the same though.
Kane, are you near me?
Yes.
Kane. Like I keep walking, but I'm like calling you over, and even though it's very obvious that Chase could hear me. Kane.
Well,
I'm pretty sure Chase and Alice are totally fucking.
he's 15.
He's 15.
We're not doing that.
I never said that.
If you ask me, that would be very weird.
Alright, I'm done talking.
Are we at the camp yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, were we all just walking near them?
I was not. I did not hear that.
I was just talking
moved my
teen with my
character over
baby, with the child.
Okay, so you guys get to the camp. Alice has made a very large fire and is in the process of setting up Chase's tent, and you guys can set up some tents as well.
Someone's also roasting a marshmallow.
Okay, Kara's roasting a marshmallow that he apparated from nowhere.
Okay, question. Does anyone have like a big container?
Maybe. I carry a lot of things. I never get rid of them.
I mean, if you guys,
I'm gonna give her a bath. That's why I'm asking,
Okay, hold on. Let me check.
or at least like a wash down of like the blood and stuff.
I mean, if you count a, no, I don't have any.
And the reason I'm asking is because I'm gonna create water, and I can create many gallons of water, and I would like to not just put it in a water skin.
Just make it rain. I'm serious.
Yeah, I can create up to 10 gallons of drinkable water, which...
I got nothing, man. Sorry. I'm no conjuration wizard, so you're on your own.
I have a pot.
Yes, she's not that small, Chase. Come on.
Oh my god, okay. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna create water in this pot. And I'm gonna use, like... Oh my god, do I have, like, a rag? I know I have extra clothes. I'm gonna use one of my traveler's clothes.
Okay.
Like the shirt or something as, like, a rag.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, like... in the tent over here, like... just give her, like, a wash down.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
like taking her clothes off and like giving like a whole sponge bath, or are you just like cleaning up like dried blood and stuff?
Just what I can have easy access to without, like, removing the chains and stuff, like...
Okay.
So just her face and arms and legs, I guess.
Yeah, like...
So you
and, like, her neck and stuff, like, it's just a little bit.
yeah. So when you sat down with the water, with Chase gives the pot to you. It's like one of those soup pots, and you create water into it and use your traveler's clothes to start dabbing. Is anyone standing guard, or is it just Alice and this woman?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Chase again real quick. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like, hey, Chase, you want to stand guard?
Yeah. I mean,
You
I
wanna-
thought.
Yeah. All right, you can stand guard, right? Okay. Yeah. And I raise you a proposition here. All right.
Okay.
Why don't you look inside, and then you can see a naked lady?
Why would I want to? I mean, she was pretty, but no. Why?
Have you ever seen a naked lady?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Okay, why not that one?
Well, she was all bloody and like, aren't we gonna kill her?
It won't be anymore.
Well, but Alice is cleaning her.
Exactly.
Mother, aren't you gay?
Yes. Insanely.
So how do you...
Also, as a side note, I would assume that Mai would be in the tent with me, just because, like...
Okay.
I assume, like, she would just follow me around. Like, if I'm around and able to be followed, like, she's probably going to.
I also assume that Maya's just always with you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Chase looks over at you, Hodor. I mean, but Alice is in there. What if she sees me looking?
I kind of I paused from it. If you really want, if you're really worried, I'll help a brother out. I got some more spells than me. I can turn you invisible as well. All right.
Thanks, Hodor. But
Come on. Yeah. No.
all right, Hodor, can you give me a persuasion check? Alice, can you give me a perception check?
These are the things I do in my life. I ruined your NPCs with envy.
18.
Hold on.
And Hodor, you're doing a persuasion?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
All right. Alice, you can hear everything that's going on. They're just standing outside the tent, guarding these people, and you can hear their conversation. Just so you know. And you heard the whole conversation, and then Chase said, what kind of spells?
Invisibility, dude.
You could do it again?
I can do it I don't know, a million more times. I don't know. I don't keep track. Probably only 2.
What do you do when you
How
turn
far
invisible?
into the cleaning process am I right now?
Throughout this conversation, you probably gotten her face done. And by the way, when you start cleaning her, she's kind of stoic. She's not talking, she's just kind of staring off into space, letting you do whatever you want to do.
That's fine.
But yeah, you have her face cleaned.
Is she wincing at all?
Wincing? From the pain?
Yeah.
No, you healed her face. You haven't gotten to the bad ones though.
Okay. I'm just checking.
So, what do you do when you turn invisible, Hodor?
When I turn invisible,
Yeah.
well, if I ever do it, it's probably gonna be in combat. Sometimes, like I remember one time, I wanted to sneak up on Kane because you've reading that book for so long. I kept staring at that book, man. Like it was just a whole bunch of these really like 20 long words and understanding any fucking of it. And I kept staring at him, and he just like I swear to God, he was so enthralled in that goddamn book. Point is, I never really use it outside of combat, but when I do, it's for dumb reasons. I just walk around, be silent. They can still hear you. It's that stuff.
And you never spied on Orville?
I don't. Why? Where the hell did? No, I don't spy on. That's not.
So then why is it okay for me to do it?
Well, the thing is, because for you, because when you, because Kane,
What?
Kane, come on here, Kane. You like pretty ladies, right?
Do I what?
You like pretty ladies.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Right, Chase?
What are you asking me, Hodor?
He likes pretty ladies. Cara, do you like pretty ladies?
Yes, I do.
He likes pretty ladies. Come on. I get your fair share of pretty lady.
But why is that a reason that I can spy?
Alice has done too much to you, man. Just drop it.
I'm proud of you, Chase. Also, she's not getting naked, guys. She's in chains.
I think
Oh my God!
I think the whole point is for Chase to just look in.
No, that's me in character saying that.
Oh, Alice is just like young.
Yeah.
See, Hodor, she can hear me.
Sure can. Don't tell him. Unless I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
I mean, can I do something?
No, you didn't care.
Remember how you said I had the map?
The what?
My map, the map
The map.
to my
Yes.
yeah.
You're back on again.
Can I try doing something with it, or like, can I talk to you in secret real fast?
Sure. What's up, man?
So I want the map to be kind of somewhat coded in a way where like I have this like small plate or whatever the foldable thing that can be a flat surface. I put paper on it and I rub it over with chalk, and then it shows a map towards my clan. I think that's what we discussed, that it's a map towards my clan. But yeah, I was trying to make it look, something that has to be kind of not obvious that it's a map.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a map that would show the general area of where the Sharukan would be.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you want it to be secretive, right? So you want
Yes.
you want it to be on a plate.
It's like a flat thing. Like I can unfold it, and it's like a flat little surface that has like little edges and indents and everything on it. And then when I put paper on top of it and I rub over charcoal, it you know how you have like that effect where all the edges will be filled up, etc. Or like, what I'm talking about, like.
Well, what I'm thinking is that you're gonna have this plate, right? And it's gonna have like the like symbols of the clock, like 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, all those things. So you're just gonna have lines along the outer edge, with like these like braille dimples that stick up. Okay. So the four parts of the page, the four corners are gonna line up with the lines on the plate, and then depending on the time of the year, the way you line it up is like the top right corner, they line up to the lines on the plate, and then when you use chalk or charcoal to make the map, it'll show you where the leader of the Shadow Wukong would be during that time of year, because the Shadow Wukong is like everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
So the leader, if you needed to speak with him at like an emergency or something, you would have to go there during this time of year, according to what you scribbled down. So that's is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll try to fit in if we get a chance. But yeah, I just wanted to ask about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And when I had to lift the laundry detergent, like my arms were shaking.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Alright, I need to use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Me too.
So, okay. So Alice, you're sitting in the tent and wiping this woman free of blood. You get lower than her neck. You see that like her blouse, even though it was just covering the important bits and then the parts of her upper arm, it seems to be just ruined with blood. Just she stabbed herself in the heart. Even though it's healed now, it's still damp, and you see a little bit of a dribble from the knife wound on her chest going down and just soaking her blouse.
I have no way to like dress her without taking the chains off, do I?
She has the chains tied behind her back, and I think Kara, you also wrapped it around her like waist as well, or was it just her hands?
Think of it like she's hogtied.
Okay.
Yeah, but you had to release her to let her walk, right? Oh no, she was being carried. So yeah, she's
we were carrying her.
She's like on her knees, like with her hands like tied to her feet.
And there's a little bit of chain around her neck, as she can't really move. She can't really move her head that much. Alright.
Cart, can I have the key?
Why?
I'm gonna put her in some clothes.
It's not a good excuse to let her go.
I'm gonna paralyze her.
You even know what you're doing. She's part of the Katsuki clan. They don't forgive, they don't forget, and apparently now they just kill themselves.
She's still a person.
Yeah, like
we can chain her back up after, but she should at least have something to sleep in.
They like their clothing like that. But okay, I just reluctantly hand her the key.
Okay. I'm gonna cast this while she's still chained.
Okay.
If I can open it.
Okay.
What's the DC?
DC is 17.
19.
Okay, never mind.
Got used to it.
I don't get advantage because she's like.
If it was like you're trying to do something physical to her, but this is a wisdom saving throw. Like she just has to resist with her mind.
Okay.
She's also a magic user, so.
Oh, fair.
That kind of brings up a good point. Is she technically resting right now, or is this like really uncomfortable for her?
It's very uncomfortable for her.
Well, even if she bolts out, you have like 4 people at the entrance, so.
Yeah. Kara, will you come in here?
Okay. I come in and I'm like, what do you need?
Can we at least just get her in a more comfortable position? Like.
Okay.
At least like her arms, like, in front of her or something.
Are you trying to give her any chance of escaping?
No, I don't think she should have like her arms and legs behind her. Like,
I don't have any remorse for these people. If you're trying to convince me to help you to make her more comfortable, then that's just asking me to help the enemies. I'm not going to make her more comfortable just because you asked nicely. I don't even know who she is.
Exactly, you don't know who she is.
But I do know who she's working for, and they don't take kindly to, well, anyone like us, adventurers. They don't even care about anyone outside their clan. They might not even care about most of the people in their clan. They're only doing it to they're only doing stuff like this for their own pleasure. Healing, getting money. I'm no different, but it's still more of a pent-up aggression I have against these guys. I'm sorry. If you want to make her more comfortable, you're gonna have to do it yourself, because I don't have any obligation to help people like this. And I walk out.
Chase.
Yeah, after Kara leaves, Chase Pike pokes his head in. I mean, I can help.
Oh, now you look inside.
Please.
Chase just gives
I don't want to leave her like this for the night.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't seem humane.
I'm gonna talk to her. Do you mind if I put you in different clothes? You don't have to talk, but even just like a yes or no. I don't want to make this any harder than it already is.
Give me a persuasion check.
Actually, we're in a forest, right? We find a forest.
Hi.
Holy shit. 20. She just kind of sharply like looks at you and then just like gives you like a nod, like the bareliest, the smallest nod you could imagine.
Okay. Chase, after we unchain her, will you just like close your eyes until I tell you like that I'm ready? Because I'm just gonna change her, and I think it'd be more comfortable if you didn't look. Just stand in front of her.
Well, I mean, as much as I want to make her more comfortable, and I do agree that, you know, if you want to change her, instead of just looking, you know, closing my eyes, how about I just look at you?
Look up.
Yeah,
That's
or
fine
something. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Are you okay with that? I'm asking her.
Mm-hmm. She no longer reacts.
Okay. I'm gonna bring out a different set of clothes for her.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna unlock the thing.
Okay. You unlock the chain. She feels the slack, and she kind of like leans her head forward, and you could see she's trying to hide it, but you can see that she like feels relieved from not being in that position. It seemed very uncomfortable. At which point, she gets off her knees and like sits like cross-legged on the floor, and like rolls her shoulders like to massage them. And that's it. She just sits cross-legged in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna take off her shirt, like, very gently. And I'll put the other one in her lap.
Okay. You put the other one in her lap, and she kind of just looks down at it. And when you start to like take her clothes off, she kind of like backs away a little bit, and then she just like takes, like, if I don't know, do you pull back or do you like continue doing it?
I'll pull back.
Yeah. She just like takes her shirt off and then puts the shirt that you gave her on, like
Okay.
herself.
I figured. And then I'll give her the pair of pants and tell her she's welcome to put those on or not.
She looks down at the pants and just pushes them back towards you.
Okay. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I will have to put them back on your wrists, but I hope that's at least a little bit more comfortable.
Sure.
So I'm gonna put the chains back on her wrist, and then I'm gonna give her a ration.
Okay, can you give me a perception check with advantage?
Or +7 perception.
Jesus
Yep.
fucking Christ. So
30.
as she was putting the shirt on, and Chase was like looking up, you saw that her hand like briefly like as she was like putting her shirt on, she reached out towards Chase, and you saw like a flash of silver coming like in her hand that she like concealed within the sleeve.
Can I have the key back?
I'm pretty sure it's not.
You have the key.
Oh,
pretty
I
sure
thought
it's a
that's
dagger.
what she took.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
a dagger.
With a perception check of that she took a fork from Chase's backpack.
Oh.
Okay. Can I have the fork back, please?
That's fucking cold, by the way. Just hope you know that. Like, just the calm reaction. Just like, you can't have this shit.
When you say that, do you see there's no emotion on her face, and she just like whips it out of her sleeve and then hands it to you.
I'm gonna take it. Thank you. And I'm gonna hand her the ration. Please don't
Okay.
make this harder. I don't want to hurt you.
She looks down at the ration, and looks back at you, and she had like she holds her hand out.
For the ration?
No, the ration's in front of her, right?
Yeah, like I'm like handing it to her.
She wants more. I'm pretty sure she wants more.
Oh. I can do good berries.
She just rolls her eyes and then like uses her hands to start eating the ration instead of using a fork.
Ah!
Oh. Don't you normally eat rations with your hands?
It depends.
I'm pretty sure she had other
She's
reasons,
more
but-
classy than that.
Does she have her pinky out when she eats the rations?
No. She just eats the rations. She is dainty, but she's not like royalty. She's, you know,
Well, she's above all that.
she doesn't like gobble them down. It's like she's starving.
Wait, what's her race? Is she
She's a human.
Okay.
Gonna mark down a ration. Hold on.
Did she wait, who are the other two? There was I remember there was one elf and then the other one was human? Or
2 humans and an elf.
2 humans and 1 elf. Okay. There was a tiefling. Holder probably be fucking it by now. I'm kidding.
He likes the strange. So yeah, she quietly eats her rations, one bit at a time. Does anyone want to like make checks, or are you just gonna let her eat the ration?
She can eat the ration, that's fine. I know she's not gonna talk, so I'm just gonna burn her shirt, honestly. it's not gonna. She's not gonna use it.
Boobies.
Yeah. So when you like after she takes the shirt off, she just like leaves it off to the side. So you're welcome to take it. When you do, she just kind of looks down at it and she doesn't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
gonna-
at her boobies.
No, you're not. I'm gonna hand Chase back his fort, and who's she staying with?
Do you want me to stay in here with her? What are you gonna do?
I don't. I'll stay outside with her. You can have the tent.
I mean that's fine. But isn't it easier to watch if she's like in the tent with someone, so she can't go anywhere?
Oh, true. Oh
But
yeah,
if she's
we
out
can
in the
just
open,
take
then we
turns.
can all watch her. I don't know.
Well, I assume, because I don't want to just like keep moving her. So I figured whoever was taking turns with her would just like take their turn, and then we'd go wake up the next person. You know.
Mhm.
Okay. So I think that would be best. So I'll take first watch, and then do you want to go second?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Who wants to take third watch?
I guess I'll do it. Powder, Kane. Wait.
What?
Oh, okay. Rasputin is here. I was like, is Rasputin here?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not taking any watches. That's on you.
Sure.
Do we
Okay.
need more than 3?
You need 4 because you can't sleep half the night.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure. I was like, what's the math for that?
I'll be 4.
Yeah. I guess while I'm doing the watch, I'll also try attune to the ring, in place of the gauntlets. NB.
Wait, so you're telling me I have to take a watch?
No, you don't have to. It's just we needed 4, and so it's either Kane watches or you just have like a short of one person.
I'm making Kane do it. Or I'll argue. Relentlessly.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
All right. What time is it right now?
11:45.
It's later in the day.
Is it time to like take a rest
Yeah,
or?
you guys are more than welcome to take a long rest. Taking a long rest doesn't mean that you just go right to sleep. You guys can, sit and eat and sit by the fire and, be
So
at the party.
It's basically just a short rest, but a lot longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure Holder's just gonna go like in Dragonborn.
I mean, it's like 2 p.m. You know what I can do?
You can
do.
Oh wait, I go to Holder and like Holder.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Can you do you still have message on you?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think I can cast it one more time. Yeah, I can take it. I can cast it. Yeah, why?
Can you send one to Captain Heather?
Captain.
She's the one that.
She's the captain. Was it the one from long ago when I tried to get out of paying money, or was it the one recently?
That's a different one, and he's not associated with Heather. Don't worry.
Oh.
And his name was Willard.
Okay.
The fun guy is named Westcott. I only remember this because we did the pirate DLC.
Yeah, I can. I'm not gonna go cast any more spells. What's up?
You can't cast any more spells, or you?
No. What is?
Oh, I just need you to send her a message to pick up because that's what we planned on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What do I say? Say we're done. We're done. With hilarious. We're done with business here in Saxondale. Please rendezvous at where they dropped us off. All right. Yeah. Just send. And then ask how long, if you can. Oh, I missed that on. Oh, is it called sending? Oh, my bad. Yeah. I use it. I say in a very short message, "We're done. Please come back to Saxondale. How long? Question mark. You know." Oh, I also say like this is Coder.
In your mind, you hear 3 days.
3 days. I just repeat that immediately. 3 days. Oh, okay. So it's not that long. I thought it was gonna take like the month that it took to get here. And I don't want to be here any longer. I think that Enchantress has a crush on me, and I'm gonna break the news to her.
Yeah. I mean, I could, but I don't think.
No,
I
no.
think. I think we still need
I thought I get
an
discount,
enchantress.
buddy. You gotta
Oh,
keep.
right.
You're really bad.
I see what you're going with. That's a good idea.
I don't even know if I'm gonna try anything, but does she sell stuff? Or I should say that character. Does she sell stuff?
Last I checked, she doesn't sell already enchanted stuff. From what I know, because I asked her about the enchanted arrows. She doesn't sell it.
You did.
She said
she doesn't sell. She's an enchantress, not a.
Yeah, she. I think she only makes things magic.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna enchant anything anytime soon. Okay, just 3 days.
All right. Kane.
Uh,
Do you have any last things you want to do before we leave? Maybe that inheritance?
I mean,
Or do you want to just leave that for her?
could so we're departing Saxondale, correct?
Yes.
In 3 days. In 3 days.
In 3 days.
Remember,
Could,
remember the. Let me bring you back to the map.
Oh shit! It takes a few days to get there, doesn't it?
It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days to get back to the port.
If he did
Porter, can you send another message?
I don't got no more messages.
he
Can you
can
send one in the morning?
Yeah, so I can absolutely send one once I get along.
Wait, we could do the double travel thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
We don't have horses.
No. If we use the action, what's it called? The strength action, Andy? Was it like
Keep pace.
Keep pace. If you do a keep pace, then we could possibly, but we'll still be 1 day short. That's if we get 100%. That's if we get 3 actions from that roll. But
Yeah, can you just send her a message in the morning? Cause
yeah, hold her, please.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be on your way. I'm not like Kane. I can't just like cast 40 spells a day. I'm sorry.
So wait, anyone else can't do sending?
I just look at Kane. Kane, you have like all the spells. Can you?
Can I do what?
Can you?
Sending.
Yeah.
Sending? I don't have sending.
What
If it
do you
doesn't
think?
blow people up,
Is
I
there an
don't have
issue?
it.
Oh, we're gonna have a nice talk in our tent, baby. I'm not happy with our relationship right now.
I'm like, okay, if it takes 3 days, we have to carry another person if they're not going to talk tomorrow.
I mean, I have. Hold on. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chances.
Fuck, we could make her talk tomorrow. Alright, so should we, does anyone have anything else to do before we start the watches? Because I want to do something during my watch. And don't worry, I'm not going to hurt her. Jeez.
That was a valid concern.
Anyone?
What was the question?
Does anyone want to do something before we start the watch? Like, till next day. Transition
No.
to next day.
I'm sleeping. Well, actually, yeah. I said I was gonna remember. I was gonna go around town asking random civilians about my sewing kit.
Okay. Hodor, you're gonna leave the camp for a little bit and go out into the town and try and sell your wares?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check?
I feel I am charismatic enough to not fuck up here.
A perception check or persuasion check? I heard
Perception.
No, I'm selling this.
Jesus.
Oh!
Yeah. As you're walking through the town, you see Mrs. Lockhart hurriedly. She has like her hood up, so no one will like notice her, but you know that it's her. And she's walking, and she walks into the Lockhart Institute, Just so you know.
Like the school?
Yeah, the school.
Is she gonna eat the money?
But as for that, you see a few people out on the street, but you think to yourself, you know, bars are probably where people buy stuff.
That's true, huh? Yeah, I did think that. Okay, yeah, I'll go there.
Okay.
Keep forgetting this town has a tavern. So fancy.
All right, let's bring you back to this crappy page.
Okay.
So you think that up here at the Emerald Pearl Inn is probably your best chance, because the people in there were wealthy enough to afford what you have to sell.
How far was the walk? Like to hear just a random odd question.
Like 20 minutes.
Oh, fuck. That's way too long.
Jesus.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll definitely go in.
I mean, are you hurrying? I thought you were just like strolling, looking around.
No, I'm not scrolling. I was just
Yeah.
wondering. I was gonna go off. Yeah, choosing if I wanted to go back and talk to Kane about Lockhart or not.
Oh,
or
right.
Miss Lockhart. Okay, yeah, I'll just walk in and I will. I'm gonna make a show. I'm gonna be very open about this. Like, yeah, okay. Because I had two directions: either act like I'm selling drugs, or act like I'm an actual salesman in a place full of drunkies. Okay. So what is it like on the inside?
As you walk into the Emerald Pearl Inn, I believe this is the first. Did you always stay? You always stayed with Kane, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first time you walking in. The place is very lavish. It's nice. It's still a tavern, with an inn above. So it looks about the same in that sense. But all the tables have like tablecloths on them. There is a bard singing, but instead of like lively like dancing tunes, it's more of like a harp and melodic music. People are drinking and talking and having a good time, but it's not raucous. It's refined.
Oh, I immediately stop and I'm like, oh, this is a lot more. I was going to have a show. I feel completely out of my league here. Let's see here.
Use prestidigitation to.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and look for the drunkiest drunk.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Not two in a row, baby. Much use my 2 in a rows for combat. Thank you.
Not with that attitude.
Half.
11. Most people are drinking in here. There are some drunk people, but there's no one like passed out on the bar. You figure there is a large man that is talking to a group of people whose face is very red. So you imagine that he's been having had a lot to drink.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to this large man, like, "Hey, buddy, hey, you."
Comes the voice.
He looks around at you, and he kind of like put like you can see up his nostrils. The way he like held his head up, and he's like, "Yes."
Damn, I deviated him from that.
How did he say that?
Yes.
I'm not supposed to be here.
It's supposed to be that. Or like, what do you want? Or something like that.
You seem like a very classy man, yeah? You seem to know what you're doing.
Why? Suppose I am.
Yeah. Yes. I have an option. I have an offer here for you. I'm a traveling salesman. Feel free to say no. There's no harm in that. But I have an offer here. And I take out this beautiful, beautiful sewing kit. Completely in pristine condition. I always try to keep away my fingerprints from the glass. Just simple, you you can check it out. If it's cursed, it's not some curse. I'm just trying to say something here, man.
And what does it do?
It's a simple sewing kit. You can use it yourself. You could, maybe you could sell back for more money. I'm selling it to you incredibly cheap. You could use it yourself if you are trained enough. It's simple because every once in a while you'll get a rip or tear in your clothing. I have plenty myself as I'm a traveling salesman. You know how it is. It's going around a lot. I'm not, you know how it is. But yes.
May I take a look?
Yeah, I show it to him. I'm keeping like a firm grasp on it so he doesn't steal anything. But I'm certainly showing it to him. Like I kind of like give it a show. I don't open it, but I certainly like kind of close to his face.
All right. He's going to investigate your sewing kit. It looks well enough, but
Use the dice.
I mean, look at me. What does it look like I know how to sew?
No, but I'm always
Are
saying
you lit?
an amazing opportunity to learn how. Or even if you don't have the motivation, which I understand, some people don't. You can always just sell it back to other people at a higher price than me. I'm only selling it for a measly 25 gold pieces for an incredibly pristine box. You could sell this. I think the market price for this thing is like 100, maybe 150. I just want to get rid of this.
Give me a persuasion check.
I can't do this hoder voice, man. It's hurting my throat.
I can't do any voices today. Don't worry about it. 13. You see him thinking about it, and honestly, I don't think my wife would like this.
Your wife? You should have told me you had a wife. This is an amazing opportunity for your wife. You it's an amazing opportunity for your wife because it's gonna add up. All those shirts you're eventually gonna tear and rip because maybe you're a regular barn patron, maybe this is a special occasion. The point is it's gonna rip and tear eventually. But if your wife learned how to, and if even she already knows, and I'm sure your personal life you don't need to share, I'm just here to sell you this. Even if she does or does not, imagine how much money you would rank up over the years of buying new shirts, of fancy, incredible, perfect. You look good, and how many times you would have to buy, and then with this, you could just repair the same clothing over and over, never have to worry about it.
Put forth a good bargain, but 25 gold seems a bit too much.
Even for a market price of 100.
Whether or not the market price for these sewing kits that are simple in nature but fine in quality, I believe 25 gold I could buy a horse.
Don't you have suggestion?
And I'm not gonna enforce it. I don't trust that spell, man. I only use it for dire consequences. Plus, I'm out of spell slots today, so. All right, fine. 20 gold. How's that sound?
20 gold. Give me another persuasion check.
All right.
Not with advantage. That was I bought it. I bought into it. That's like a great sales pitch, to be honest.
21. He thinks about it, and he has the mustache that is like twiddled at the ends, and he just kind of like rubs them down and like twiddles the ends of him. My anniversary's coming up. I suppose I could take you up on the offer.
Good man. I like you. All right.
Jesus, it actually worked.
So then he pull.
I just. I trust you, and I put it on the table, and kind of scoot it over to him.
Yeah, you scoot it over to him, and he reaches into his back pocket, and he pulls out two platinum pieces, and he hands them to you.
Good man.
Deal struck.
Deal.
And if my wife doesn't like it, I never forget a face.
Yeah. Yeah. I walk out.
Why he laughs nervously?
Okay. You walk out of the Emerald Pearl Inn.
Is that Holder booking it?
Yes.
It's just Holder booking it, making all that noise.
The quiet night surrounds you.
Can I do
Anything else you
something?
want to do, Hodor?
Making it home. I just want to prove a point real quick right there.
Okay. So you walk home. Throughout on the way home, you don't see anything out of ordinary. You come up to the fire. It seems that Kara is. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Hold on. When I'm making it home, I don't know how this institute works, but do I see Lockhart at all through any windows? Like, I'm just gonna stop and look through the windows.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
11. You don't see Mrs. Lockhart anywhere, but you do see that although that the institute it's like 3-4 stories high. There's no lights on the like bottom levels, but up towards the very top, you see like just the flickering of candlelight through a window.
I see. Okay.
They're fucking-
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make it home, and I don't want to steal any more limelight, but I certainly want to do something still. Kane.
Okay. I believe Kane is sleeping right now. And Kara, you wanted to do something?
Yeah. There you go.
On my watch.
Okay. So the first watch is Alice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Alice, can you give... what are you doing during your watch?
Just sitting by the fire with her, I guess. Like, I don't really care if she, like, lays down or something, but just, like, keeping my eyes out for her and everything else.
Okay. So when it seems that it's time for sleep, she indeed does try and get as comfortable as she can. And is she like tied up again and like hog-tied and
No, it's just her wrists.
just her wrists are tied?
Like her wrists and her arms, so if she wanted to like bring them to her chest, she would still be able to like do that kind of thing.
Mhm.
And like lay on her hands or something.
Okay. So yeah, she curls up next to the fire, puts her hands under her head, and is sleeping for all intents and purposes,
Oops.
unless you want to check. So Alice, what do you want to do?
No, I'm not gonna check. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay. So can you give me a encounter check?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not the leader.
I know. It's your watch, isn't it?
Your watch. It's not not guaranteed fight. It's just sort of like.
Oh, I thought that was not okay. So it's 100.
61. So you go through the night. You hear the river running through the town of Saxondale, and you don't hear anything untoward in the night. Your watch passes uneventfully. What you want to do?
Once that's done, I'm gonna go wake up Chase and bring Mai in the tent with me.
Okay. You go and wake up Chase. He is snoring kind of loudly. You see drool coming out of his mouth, and when you wake him, he kind of startles awake, and then smiles when he sees it's you. And
I'm gonna kiss his forehead.
yeah, he kind of like blushes and like tucks his head in, and he's like, "Okay, my turn." And he starts getting up and getting all his stuff on.
Also, side note, I would like to be done by 9:30.
Yeah, that's what I planned. 20 more minutes. So yeah, he gets up, goes on his watch. He's gonna roll an encounter. Oh, I guess I should do it so you guys can see. Okay. Chase wakes up Kara. Chase just kind of shakes you awake.
Okay. Did I at this point attune to my thing yet or no?
It's at the end of the beginning of the next day.
Oh, okay. Okay, I wake up.
I think it's your turn, Kara.
All right, I wake up and I sit down, and then I guess I watch her. I'm gonna make a memory like. Do I, in case I know know this person, since they don't have a tattoo, like, are they, would I know if this person is new or if this person was, someone I encountered before?
Okay, give me an intelligence check. You can't remember her from any books you've read or any encounters you've had before. She definitely looks like someone of the Ketsuki clan. and they used to have to, brand themselves or tattoo themselves with the sign. Maybe that's changed. Maybe she's new, but she was leading some people, so you're not quite sure.
I think hard. I'm like, what? I'm gonna try to remember everything about the Katsuki right now.
Give me a history check.
I'm gonna go potty.
History check.
10. You remember the Katsuki clan was a rival clan to your own. They were nomadic, more troublesome, more irksome than they were troublesome. They liked coin more than they liked killing. Whereas your clan would steal, yes. They didn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Katsuki clan, back when they were your rivals, were more con artists than anything else. Them shaking down Mrs. Lockhart and finding and collecting debts doesn't seem like a Katsuki clan thing that would happen, although the style is the same. So yeah, do you have any questions about the Katsuki clan? You get one.
I get one. How far are they willing to travel in order to get to their locations? Are they grouped up in one area, or are they more spread out, so it's like a network?
From your history check, you remember that they were nomadic. So if they were here, maybe they left a contingency, like a smaller group here to like keep their affairs in order. But Saxondale seems like pretty far away from where they used to be, like from their nomadic travels.
So they have. So either they're. So I'm thinking to myself, they're either close, or they have means to get here without expending their resources. I thought to myself, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna explain this to everyone else? It seems like they don't care, but they are getting involved in something that used to be like my entire life. How much has the Katsuki changed since I last encountered them? And why are they so much like us? Okay. I'm going to I'm just gonna look at my ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to
What does this ring do? I'm sorry.
A taste.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm just gonna look at my rings like the past always comes back, doesn't it? And I just like I just continue with my watch.
Nice. Give me an encounter roll. 84. It's going up, guys. Okay.
Oof.
So throughout the night, you guys you watch your charge, and she's breathing slowly and deeply, so you assume that she's asleep. Nothing untoward happens through the night. Your watch is over.
It's King. I stabbed her. I'm kidding. King, you're up.
So I'm watching the thief lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I notice you're a female.
She's asleep, dude.
Oh, she's asleep?
Yeah.
Unless you want to wake her up.
I thought she was awake, my bad.
It's okay.
Kane is quietly noticing that she's a female.
Mm-hmm.
Touch the booby.
Yeah, the pants that she has on are quite sheer and don't leave much to the imagination. She's indeed a female.
I'm not gonna touch her.
I'm
Yes.
very proud.
He's not gonna touch her with.
Wow,
his
that's like
robot.
I'm actually crying of how proud I am right now.
He won't touch her with his organic body, but his metal part.
Doesn't count. He's
doesn't-
taking history, or he's taking lessons. He knows how to swap over a lady.
Kane kind of just sits back and says, "This is the first time I've been in the room with just a woman before."
Did you just have sex with Daisy?
There was a guy watching.
It was Hunter.
He was taking notes.
Okay, so
I'm
you,
done.
yeah, you finish you do your watch. Can I have an encounter roll?
An encounter roll.
Yeah.
Of course.
100.
100.
100.
1, 1, 1,
100.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Nadine!
That has a 1 in it.
It
That
has,
does.
it has a 9 in it, almost a 99. You
So
You're not funny.
Your watch
need
pass.
80 more.
Your watch passes uneventfully, Kane, and the morning sun starts to come up over the sky. You are awake when the woman that has been laying by the fire across from you starts to get up. She's awake now.
Good morning.
She looks at you from across the fire and stays silent. She's just looking at you.
Does she have PTSD from what he did to her friends?
You know, I think she's waking up and she's like, God damn it, I'm in hell still.
So, couldn't help but notice, you're a female.
She raises an eyebrow.
And he's just thinking to himself, what do you guys say in these situations?
You know, I was gonna say I wake up early so I could be there, but like I'm kind of just enjoying watching stuff.
You know, I've spent the night with, a lot of other females before. Yep, tons of times.
Have you gained proficiency in doing so? Have you gained a proficiency in
Proficiency in.
I'm gonna wake up.
So, your friend's souls tasted good.
Oh god.
She just kind of exhales and she looks at you, Kane. She's like, do I have to piss my
Yeah.
pants? Or can I go into the woods?
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
sure.
Okay, so can I come out of the tent now?
Sure.
Okay. I'll take you. And I'm gonna bring Maya.
You aced that, Kane. Yes.
I want to get out.
Okay.
I want to come out of the... Alright.
Yeah, Hutter, you come out of the tent and you see Kane looking very proud of himself and Alice leading the bard off into the woods with Maya.
Yeah, I wake up and kind of rub my eye like, oh, what, did you two fuck or something? We're so proud.
we basically had a sex.
I hear this, I'm like. I hear this, I come out like. I come out like. Kane, is it every woman that you see that you fuck?
Oh yeah, they just follow my feet, man. I don't even have to try.
What's your
Alright.
name?
Yeah, sorry.
Look, I'd rather just use the restroom and go on my way. You can do whatever you'd like to me.
Will you answer questions?
Depends on the question.
Testing? Hello?
You're good.
Ugh. That's not... I can't hear shit.
Will you at least be honest about them?
Suppose I could try.
I'm just asking because
Ow.
I don't want to use magic on you
No.
to like coerce you to.
Oh, I know why. Okay, now I can.
Hi, Raspy.
Alright. Okay. Did your mother have an affair with anyone at the Institute?
Jesus. There goes Alice
I don't know.
playing.
Hold on, hold on to that. We were in the middle of something. What were you saying, Alice?
I don't want to coerce your answers from you with magic. I'd like you to answer them honestly.
Oh, I'll try my best.
There's no trying. You either are honest or you're not.
Yes, yes. I will try to give you the answers that you like.
I'm rolling insight.
You have wisdom.
9? Yeah, she seems like it. You know, she'll try her best. You guys have her at wit's end.
Okay. When she's done, I'll walk her back.
Okay. She walks up into the woods and she like turns around to face you and like holds her hands out.
Is she wanting me to undo it?
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to squat and like remove your pants. I'm not.
She kind of like looks down at her pants and these are very difficult pants.
I gave you pants to change into.
Yes, but I mean, look at them. It's not a simple matter of just taking them off.
Can I help you? Will you let me?
Very well then. There's a latch back here, and she like turns and like shows you her right hip.
Okay.
And she shows you they are very complicated pants. There's like latches on either side of the hip to keep it up. There's also like not like a chastity belt, but there's like a form of like leather that's like her underwear, but that also has to be unlatched. And it seems like it was made out of one long piece of like fabric, like sheer fabric that has been woven around and then knotted in different places. So it does take a while for her to tell you how to like do it.
Okay.
In the end, the bells that were on her like hips are still there like a belt, but the fabric underneath comes loose, and she just breathes a sigh like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And she's gonna try and go off like behind a tree. Is that okay?
No.
So she starts walking towards the tree.
Hey,
Yes.
I will like look above you, but you need to stay in my line of sight.
Very well then. Is this bush okay?
Yes.
Okay. So she squats behind the bush. You hear her bells like jingling as she's like, doing her business. And then as she stands up, she just falls down onto the floor.
Okay. Fucking investigate with Maya.
Okay. You walk over to her. There's a little puddle of pee behind the bush, and her pants are around her ankles, and she's laying down on the floor.
Why are you on the ground?
Her eyes are closed. She doesn't have any response.
Is she breathing?
Can you give me a medicine check?
You're good at that.
Oh my god. This bitch fucking killed herself.
10. You like hold your finger under her nose and like wait for the breath, and nothing comes.
Oh, god damn it, better not.
She had a long rest, so she probably got her magic back. If anything.
I'm gonna cast fucking healing word on her. God damn it.
Okay. You cast Healing Word.
Yeah.
It floats over her body, and nothing happens.
Alright. Me and Myers gonna have to fuck. Oh god. I'm gonna like kind of put her pants back on, like, as best as I can, and then... Oh my fucking god. There's no way for, like, Maya to help me carry her.
You can put her
You
on
guys
her
can like
back.
drag her.
I ain't saying nothing, but if Hodor was there, he could totally inspect constantly for any magic going on.
Yeah, okay, we're just gonna fucking drag her. God damn it.
Okay, you guys didn't go far off. You guys drag her back into the camp. Yeah, she's dead weight. But
Wow, that is one dead person.
Kara, Hodor,
What did you do?
Chase and Kane, yeah, you guys see that.
What did you do to her?
I see anything magical?
She peed and, like, behind a bush, and then she collapsed on the ground, and now she's not breathing.
Yeah,
That's-
do I see magical?
That's
Like
that's
on
new.
her, around her,
Give me an
general.
Arcana check.
anywhere? Okay. What is it?
And before we just didn't see the knife in her stomach.
That one.
6. You're not quite sure, Hodor. She doesn't seem like to have any like magical aura around her. She seems dead.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
Can
7.
Yeah. She looks like she's dead. Like
Kane, is there anything you can do?
can I investigate and Arcana?
sure.
You know, if it's
Word.
All right, and can I Arcana check to see if a spell was used
Sure.
and what spell maybe?
Okay.
Oh my
25.
fucking god! Damn game.
You don't sense any magical interference. This woman seems dead.
all right. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go down like, let me try something. I pinch her nose and pinch her mouth and see if she reacts after a few minutes.
Sure.
If she's trying to fake, no human can hold their breath that long.
How long do you hold her nose and mouth?
So, until I feel like it, maybe 10 minutes.
Okay. So everyone watches this. Kara for 10 minutes holds this woman's nose and mouth closed, and nothing happens.
She wasn't dead then. She's dead now.
Yeah, she's.
Hold on.
Maybe can I don't assume history would be able to tell me what happened to her.
Medicine, man. You're the smartest one here.
Yeah, medicine is wisdom.
Oh,
I am pretty good with wisdom.
Isn't the only people with 20 wisdom is Alice and
Yeah.
Hodor?
I cast that on her.
Okay.
120 feet. Okay.
So I think she's casting Feign Death.
I like to think that just whenever someone does like a huge ass fucking spell that ranges 120 feet like that, like I just go blind for a second because I just see a fucking aura of magic.
When Hodor tries to stealth
Like,
magic,
goddammit.
when someone tries to stealth magic, freaking Locthroth sees something from Verascali. Like,
I'm just
what the
like,
fuck was
"Dude,
that?
you do it." And that's like,
Okay. Yeah, you cast Dispel Magic on her, and she inhales and like looks around her,
oh,
and then
oh, you thought you were gonna. Oh no! I immediately get really close. Like, what's going on?
Do you know how many smart people are here?
One. What's going on, man? I'm getting really close to her. What's going on?
she just like looks around at everyone, and then just sighs like, ugh.
Yeah, no. Come on. What's going on?
You're not
Can
the
I,
only
um,
magic user here.
Can I try to intimidate her?
Okay, so I was literally just gonna start using Charm Person, but I guess we can all just like take turns at this, I guess. Because
Go ahead.
if
You
I
think.
do Charm
Yeah,
Person,
but
it gives us advantage.
just do it. Just do it. We have 2 minutes
Yeah.
left. Just do it.
Okay.
I already know a lot. Just tell her where.
We're good. Charm person. I'm gonna use suggestion, and then Arcane can be
Alright.
scary.
Natural 20.
Alright, I'm gonna cast it again.
What if she actually does it 10 times, and the last one, we're just on our seats.
I can do a short rest and get half of my spell slots back.
Is that even legal? Like, I've never thought about that. Just doing it again.
Fair.
A 10.
Okay, so she's charmed for an hour.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so I start asking. Alright, I know what to ask. Alright.
Well, so I'm the only one that she
okay, then
ask her.
ask her. Sorry, it's my incapacity. It's speed stretch 0.
They appear to all outward inspection and to spells.
Wow.
So that's why I was like,
That's a really good, like, get out of combat free.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Hodor.
Except she did it with people with over
What
10
are you saying, like,
intelligence. Besides
What are you
mages.
doing? Okay. Oh yeah, order.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna get out of this fight, and then Hodor just drops on the ground.
What would you guys do? Like, you're like, Alice, we need you to cast Fairy Fire, feigns death.
Oh my god.
Like, oh.
She just rolls off the roof.
Third time
Alice
this year.
Alice
What
gets
if-
tinted
wait.
red and falls onto the ground sideways.
What if we've been bamboozled and that's what Alice has been doing this entire time for her other 2 deaths?
Like the shit Alice
we're
is,
just,
like,
we're just using all our money just to bring her back. She's like, heh heh. And then this entire time she's just using this like illusion spell to make her look like a dwarf.
What is
That's too
brand-
fucking meta, dude.
Jesus.
Alright, bye.
Alright, should we get XP for roleplay, I guess?
Yes. Everyone gains 350 experience points for roleplay.
Damn, 650.
300.
It's fun. I know, but then the last 2 numbers are 6.
350 or 300?
350.
350. That was fun.
Yep. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night,
Yeah.
Kane. Envy, I'll see you in All the Dismay if you're down.
The fact of the
Yeah.
matter is, I sold that. I sold that fucking sewing kit, and everyone said I couldn't. I was told down so many times, and I didn't.
Here's what I think. If you weren't gonna sell it, like if you failed, I was gonna do it myself with my super persuasion and
You have one more persuasion than. Oh wait, no, I don't have. No, yeah, no, yeah.
I have +8 persuasion. Fucker.
Yeah, I mean, I have +4. It's deception and intimidation. That would. You have
I
one
have-
more than.
I
Wait
also
until
have
I get
deception.
20 charisma. I'll show you.
Dude, if I get 20 charisma, which I might add to next, is it low 8? Yeah, low 8.
What do you have for dexterity? That's like everything you use.
Yeah, but then, you kind of said that instead of being more combat orientated, it could be more roleplay orientated.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go make some food. I'll be right back.
All right,
I'm just leaving. I'm leaving because I have
yeah,
nothing else to
Raspy can't play.
Yeah. Sorry. Bye,
When are you-
Recipe.
when you-
Yeah, when
bye,
can you play
Raspy.
again?
Sunday, but I'm gonna admit I'm kind of like I'm probably gonna quit Arc just because like you guys are so far ahead of me. I'm a big bummer like that, it's sorry about that, man. I just-
We're not that far, honestly.
Yeah, we haven't done anything.
Yeah, we literally just.
Well, by Sunday, I hate to pull an SB here, but I'm just not really.
It's
weeks.
It's up to you, man. But like, we haven't done anything, honestly.
Yeah. Raspy, if you want, we can just put it off until.
No. That's literally the opposite of what I want. But I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'm just being salty over Chenza. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh wait. Do you want to tell Raspy about what we discovered to make it easy?
Oh yeah, there's an incubator now for breeding.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Is it a
We
mod
haven't
or is it?
we haven't used it because we were waiting for you.
Yeah. Come
okay.
on,
Now I
Raspy.
feel special. Now I feel obligated as well.
No, you don't. No, I'm just saying.
I'm obligated
Okay.
by
want
my
to
own
do that.
choosing.
Raspy. D&D tomorrow. Just kidding.
Okay.
All right.
See you later.
See
Good
ya.
night. And I'll be in dismay.
For sure, man. Talk later. All right, guys. Thanks for watching D&D. Hopefully, it's not 2 weeks again before we play again. But yeah, they're gonna get their questions done, and I appreciate you for watching. Give me a follow if you liked it. I do stream a lot, but tonight I am going to just play Ark and relax, and then we'll get back with Borderlands and probably some other games within the week. So thank you. Bye.
Give you everything you want and need. A baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you, love you, love you, love you. Yeah. Listen, your true beauty's description looks so good that it hurts. You're a dime plus 99 and it's a shame. Don't even know what you're worth. Everywhere you go, they stop and stare, 'cause you're bad.